So I say, on my way to exploring ideas outside the world of science, I learned to love chopped chicken liver,
You just put
but
a
only
little on a
Rich's mother's
cracker.
recipe.
Yeah.
um, but one day this co-ed challenged me. He says, well, you've explored all these religions, you've lived all these religions. Have you ever read the Bible? And my reaction was no. And I gave her two reasons why. I said, number one, I grew up hearing about the Bible. It seemed very prosaic, very kind of lowbrow, and I didn't feel it had much of anything to teach to me. And then more importantly, I said to her, I have the impression that people who read the Bible hate science. And I love science. Science is like my whole world. And so she left it alone. She wasn't like some religious fanatic, and she herself, was a lapsed Catholic. And so some days later, she said, I haven't read the Bible either. If you read it, I'll read it with you. And then, I thought, well, I'm this uber geek.
Cool.
I've never had a girlfriend, never had a social life. And I thought, she was a sorority girl. I'm thinking, well, if I could spend a little more time with this pretty girl, okay, I'll do it. Anyway, so
That's how the Bible section.
So you took up the Bible for chicks?
Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm ashamed to admit it. It's a shameless thing.
Bible, chick magnet.
To be her,
but the funniest
meet her
thing was
sorority
because we were
sisters.
both kind of one of the things I loved about her was she's just really smart, like me, very curious. Asking deep questions, So we start reading the Bible literally from Genesis 1:1.
Wow.
And we start asking questions like, doesn't that contradict, once we got a week in, it was like, didn't that contradict what we just read last week? And at one point I said to her, Laura, we're never going to get through this thing if we keep doing this. So we got a spiral notebook and literally started writing down all the questions.
Whoa.
We'll come back to them later. But and then I started comparing and contrasting these various worldviews with the scientific worldview, and through a very long process, many, many years. It's not like I had some kind of big aha moment. I'm an intellectual, so it takes me a long time to come to conclusions. I'm very circumspect, I'm very thorough, I'm very rigorous. I demand answers to my questions. I demand them to be rigorous. Above all, they have to be consistent with science. And I made the decision that the worldview that was most consistent with science of all these others was Christianity.